don't know, what was it like to be on a team that's just blowing out teams and the games seem over at halftime?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a great problem to have. I think our attention to detail, our defense, our unselfishness in the first half is definitely what shined and made that lead very possible. I think we can do a much better job though in the second half, making sure that we're able to, withstand, not get bored with the basics and continue to extend those leads.
Can you speak to that attention to detail again? I mean, a few games ago, the thing to work on was transition defense, and then you didn't give up any points.
Yeah.
And obviously coming into this game, it was offensive rebounding.
I think like with this team especially, we talked a lot about, they're everything that you need for an upset. They like to slow the tempo down. They have a bunch of really good shooters that can hit threes. And they throw a bunch of junk defense at you. And so, that was kind of, we made that very clear that, it's a very real possibility. They have a really good squad, a really good coach that we need to make sure that, we're on our A game coming out. And whether it's our defensive game plan, sticking to personnel and things like that, or it's, just taking care of the basketball in the first half, I think we did a really good job of that.
Well, most teams don't have a 9-man rotation. You cut it down considerably under that. Talk about the benefits of that to both you guys and the overall team.
No, yeah, having a 9-man rotation is great. I think, it definitely takes a certain level of sacrifice. Guys are having to, sacrifice, minutes, shots, things like that. But, having an unselfish group and a very selfless group like we have is, been paramount so far. We just need to make sure that, we keep this within the team and keep on trudging forward.
You talk about how Elliot has kind of set the tone in the last several games. He's played early.
No, yeah, he's done a really good job of. No, yeah, you're good. He's done a really good job of setting the table for other guys. Obviously tonight coming out, hitting some big shots right away. Really sets the tone, bringing that energy, so that us guys coming off the bench have that same spark, that same sense of attention to detail. Him getting up and defending with a passion. It just gets guys going.
Can you talk about the rebounding and the emphasis that was put on that this game?
Yeah, well, all the coaches, all the staff told us how important was to rebound in this game. I think they were like first in the
they were first in the country
on offensive rebound. So our preparation for that it was great. They told us all the staff. All the coaches, they did a great job for telling us what we have to do. So I think we just executed what they said, and it was easier to.
You guys won 46-10 in the paint. I wonder which side do you take more pride in, putting up that many on offense or holding a team to just 10 points in the paint on defense?
I would say on defense. I think is the most important thing, just to play a great defense makes you feel better to play better offense. So it's everything starts from there. So I think just playing good defense, letting them just shoot mid-sides is great for us, and with all that rhythm that we get, it's just easier to play offense.
Aday, nobody on this team has to play a lot of minutes. It seems like everybody's under 30. You guys can stay fresh. Talk about the benefit of that at this point in the season and what it's going to mean for you over the long haul of the season.
Well, I think it's great for everyone to not being playing more than 30 minutes. That means that we in every game, everyone is playing a lot. Everyone is getting minutes, so we all can improve every game. Also, when you're not playing that much, every time you get to the court, you can just be playing at your 100% and try to go as hard as you can to everything. So I think that's really good for us, because every time we sub or every time we change players, we just bring more energy because we're not tired. So.
And if both of you could talk about what practices are like when you're going against each other. Talk about that and how it enables you to
4-minute games.
We always talk about our practices are ridiculously intense. We get to go against Like that second team going against like the #1 defense in the country every day. Like when we get out there and we're playing against other teams, like it's a little bit easier to go against those guys instead of having to drive in and you have him contesting you every time. So obviously like we've been taking practice really seriously and really iron sharpens iron, taking that approach, and it's definitely showed like the last couple weeks.
And Aday, your thoughts?
Yeah, same. I think our practices, we just like that's a good thing about having all these good players. We are not just 6, 7, well, 7, 8 players that we're playing 30. It's just like whole team. We can just practice and have like a good intensity, so that makes us better every day.
Who is the number? Always talks about 6 man.
What has the last couple weeks done for your guys' confidence as a group? It's really fun watching this team go out there night in, night out right now.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like playing with confidence is like definitely key, but I think honestly at this point it's more like staying humble and staying hungry, like not getting too confident. Obviously playing with a certain swagger and confidence, but knowing that we're gonna have a massive target on our back every game, and staying hungry, continuing to have that dog mentality on defense, sharing the ball on offense, and knowing that your sacrifice is gonna come back twofold in the long run.
Aday, being here seems to have unlocked something for you. What's been the biggest change for you through 10 games compared to previous stops?
I think, well, I don't know, man.
Don't say it.
I just forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. Maybe the pace that we have in this team is being challenging for me. The preseason, the first games, I'm just getting used to. It's just a different way to play, but I don't know. I just try to adapt as how do you say?
You're a gazelle out there now. You just fly up.
I just try to adapt to this new style of game.
You're adapting.
Adapting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say like the pace, but yeah.
Well, you mentioned Villanova likes to play slower than you guys.
Let's start wrapping it up.
Press
Coach is
and
here.
trapping guys on defense kind of help speed things up.
No, yeah. I mean, when we put our, when we, pick up and kind of start to, lower that shot clock, just kind of speed them up, make, a little bit more spontaneous decisions, and not really get comfortable in their offense. I think that really helped us, turn them over the first half so that we can get down in transition, really extend that lead so that they have to play at our pace and have to match us.
Is it kind of hard to stay humble when you're winning every game by 30 points?
No, I mean, we just got to stay. We have a team that knows that what it takes to win, and what we need to do if we really want to reach our goal and our potential. So, I would say that with the guys that we brought in, who coach has brought in, that's part of that recruiting process. Recruiting hungry dudes who want to win.
All right, thanks, Phil.